What if the biggest threat to NVIDIA isn't a competitor? It's NVIDIA's own customers. Right now, OpenAI, Google, and even SpaceX are quietly building their own AI chips. And that single move could reshape who actually controls the future of artificial intelligence. We understand the pressure business leaders feel right now. The race to integrate AI is relentless, but the infrastructure cost is staggering. You're trying to build the future, but you're constrained by a hardware market that feels like a bottleneck. It's a high-stakes game where every dollar counts toward ROI. Before we dive into why this is happening, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. For years, the AI race was about one thing: who could build the smartest model? GPT-4, Gemini, Claude. The headlines were all about capability. But the real battle has moved one layer deeper, into the hardware that makes those models run it all. Because it doesn't matter how good your model is, if you can't get the chips to train it, run it, and scale it profitably. That's why the smartest AI companies are now fighting over silicon, not just software. For most of the last decade, NVIDIA has owned this market. Its GPUs became the default foundation for training and running the world's most advanced AI systems. When demand exploded, everyone lined up for the same hardware. But here's the problem with depending on one supplier. You inherit their bottlenecks, supply constraints, rising costs, and a one-size-fits-all chip that isn't built specifically for your workload. When you're spending billions on compute, good enough isn't good enough anymore. That's why the biggest AI players are moving to build their own. OpenAI is one of the clearest examples. Reports indicate the company has been developing its own custom AI hardware specifically to improve efficiency and cut its dependence on outside chip suppliers. Think about what that means practically. Instead of running your models on a general-purpose GPU, you design a chip that does one job: running your models as efficiently as possible. That translates into faster inference, lower energy costs, and tighter control over your own roadmap. You're not waiting in line for someone else's production schedule anymore. But it's not just about the hardware. NVIDIA's real moat is CUDA, the software layer that nearly every AI developer uses. Leaving NVIDIA means rebuilding your entire software stack. That's why Google's TPUs and Amazon's Trainium chips are so significant. They aren't just chips, they are alternative ecosystems. This is the difference between renting a high-performance car and building the engine yourself. It's about owning the foundation of your innovation. This isn't a new strategy, it's a proven one. Apple did exactly this years ago when it ditched Intel processors. The result? Tighter integration between hardware and software, better performance per watt, and a level of control that competitors simply couldn't match. AI companies are watching that playbook closely. If you can design silicon specifically optimized for your own models, you're not just cutting costs, you're building a moat. And this trend isn't limited to one company. SpaceX is part of it too. As AI becomes core infrastructure for nearly every industry, businesses are realizing that owning the stack is a competitive advantage. The company that controls its own chips controls its own destiny, instead of being at the mercy of a supplier's pricing. Here's the part most coverage skips. Building custom silicon isn't cheap or fast. Designing a chip from scratch typically takes 2 to 3 years and can cost hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why this move is really only available to companies with massive scale. Expect the compute market to bifurcate. A premium tier of custom-optimized infrastructure, and a general-purpose tier still running on NVIDIA. Where your AI vendor sits on that spectrum will start affecting your own costs and performance within the next few years. At our firm, we've seen this play out across the construction and legal sectors. Organizations that rely on generic, high-cost cloud instances often struggle. Those who optimize their local infrastructure or pick vendors with custom silicon stacks are seeing a significant increase in ROI. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. Think of it like this. NVIDIA provides the world's best multi-purpose tools, but the titans of AI are building specialized surgical instruments. Both have a place, but one offers a distinct advantage. To be clear, this shift doesn't spell the end for NVIDIA. NVIDIA remains one of the most important companies in AI. Its GPUs will keep powering AI systems around the world, especially for companies that don't have the scale to build their own. What's more likely is a more diverse ecosystem. It's not NVIDIA versus everyone else. It's NVIDIA plus specialized competition. Here's the bigger message. The AI race is no longer only about who builds the smartest model. The winners may be the companies that control the entire stack. Hardware isn't a background cost center anymore. It's becoming one of the biggest strategic advantages in all of technology. The next leaders may build the machines that make intelligence possible. So what does this mean for you? If you're relying on AI vendors, pay attention to who's investing in their own infrastructure. Thanks for watching. If you found this update useful, give the video a like, subscribe for more practical AI news, and be sure to check out the related video on your screen to see another major AI development that's changing how businesses use AI. The pace of innovation isn't slowing down, and our next video breaks down another development you need to know about. See you in the next one!